Hello Libra, Sun, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Libra, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. We're going to see how the both of you are currently viewing this relationship and how you guys feel about it and what actions you guys plan on taking each other's direction and are moving forward. So with all of that being said, Libra, let's get started. Okay, Libra, keep in mind that the roles can be reversed. Okay, so just kind of keep that in mind. The reason why I'm pointing that out is because we have a whole nother energy over here, and this other person harnesses Libra energy with that strength card coming out here. I mean, it does technically speaking represent Leo energy, but the person that's in the strength card is the Empress. So possibly a Libra that you're connecting. I mean, you could be connecting with another Libra, but like I said, this could be you because the Empress does harness Libra energy as well as Taurus energy. But anyways, so for those of you who are going to find yourself resonating with this feminine energy, you're going to find yourself resonating with the person to the right of me, okay? But for the sake of the reading, so that way I don't get confused, I'm going to go ahead and say that you're this masculine energy, but you don't have to be the masculine energy. You could totally be this Empress over here. Let's talk. So it kind of looks like recently this Empress, this feminine energy over here, basically, expressed to you that they're basically done with this, relationship. And I feel like the moment that this person, said those words to you, it instantly, it instantly left you feeling extremely hurt. And devastated. The fact that you harness King of Swords energy, that's kind of telling me that you're really good at not allowing, you're really, really good at not allowing your emotions to essentially show and or come out is basically what I'm getting. So even though on the inside you're hurt, you're devastated, on the outside, you appear to be very calm, cool, collected, unbothered, but on the inside, it's a whole nother ball game. Now, before I continue, Libra, let me put my phone on the charger 1 second. Okay, we're back. When it comes down to this feminine energy, though, I'm gonna be honest. I just kind of feel like I'm getting like a sense of like relief coming from this person. It's like this person feels like they could finally breathe again is like the best way that I could describe, their energy. Is the best way that I could describe this person's energy. Whatever happened here, dude, between you and this person, they just kind of feel like, because I am getting that they were definitely hurt by whatever happened here between you and them. But at the same exact time, I feel like this person is kind of like, how do I explain what they're doing here? Instead of them crying and being hurt because you did what you did or whatever, and that prompted them to end things with you, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like this person is trying to put like a positive like spin, I would say, on this by like telling themselves, well, you know what, at least I guess I could go back to just, focusing on this and focusing on that. At least I don't have to deal with this, and at least I don't have to deal with that anymore. And like they're like kind of spinning like a positive like spin on everything that's going on. It's like they're turning in their head anyways. They're turning a negative situation into a positive, which is causing them in a way to feel better. I am getting that because before them, putting this positive like spin on things, I do feel like this person was definitely hurting, but I feel like because they came in and, put this positive spin on everything that's going on between the two of you, it's bringing in that sense of like relief. It's causing them to feel like they could finally like breathe again. It's like the best way that I could describe this person's energy. Let's look at them a little bit more. How does this person currently view this relationship with Libra? Whatever it is that you did, dude, because it looks like you did something, dude. I don't know what you did, but it looks like you did something. That, like, it just kind of looks like that was like the straw, dude, that broke like the camel's back, And like I said, dude, it looks like when you did what you did, it left them extremely hurt. They weren't anticipating or expecting all of this, you know what I mean? Like, from you. So yeah, they were extremely hurt. But because, like I said, going back to what I said, they're putting this positive, like, spin on everything, which is causing them to kind of feel a little bit better and less like hurt, I would say, over like what you did or whatever. But I feel like this person, by putting this positive, I guess, like spin on what's going on here between the two of you, it is causing this person to not develop any sort of hate or anger and or resentment towards you. At the end of the day, you are somebody who meant a lot to them. And you are somebody who still means a lot to them, you know, like, this is that type of person, dude, that when they love, man, like they'll forever love that person. You know what I mean? And that's just how this person is. Like when they grow to love somebody, they're gonna forever love that person, regardless if it works out or not. Like that person's always gonna have a special place in this Empress's heart. You know what I mean? And that's just kind of how they are. You know what I mean? As a person, but it doesn't appear to me that they have any sort of anger, hate, or resentment towards you. I feel like this person, you know, wants you to be happy. You know, this person comes off to me as somebody who wishes you nothing but the best. You know, things of that nature. But this person feels like they have to put a positive like spin on this, because if not, they know themselves well enough to know that they will grow to, I hate using this word, but hate you if they don't. You know what I mean? And they don't want to hate you. They don't want to develop resentment towards you. They don't want this entire situation that's going on between the two of you to change their heart. It's basically what I'm getting. All right, let's jump back to you. I'm kind of getting the Ten of Wands with you, to be honest. Like there's like that heaviness that I'm kind of getting with you. Like, yeah, I'm getting that heaviness coming from you. But we have the Ace of Swords to the Hierophant, and then we also have the well, all right, Libra. So it just kind of looks like you're having a hard time accepting the fact that this person's done, okay? And I do see you, you know, circling around their way all over again. Actually, I think the right way to say it is just circling back. Don't mind me. I feel like the freaking coffee's wearing off. But point that I'm making is that you're gravitating towards them, you know, all over again. And it is stemming from a place of you wanting to have a conversation with them. It is stemming from a place of you wanting to work things out with them. Like you're just expressing to this person how much you don't want to lose them and how much you don't want to be without them and how much, you know, you want to do whatever it takes to make this relationship work. I am also getting that you might, you know, even go as far as to tell this person like, you know, I think we should go to therapy and I think we should do this. And I think that we should just try to do that, like to salvage our marriage, to salvage our, you know, relationship. But they just can't do it. They just can't do it. They just can't do it. They can't do it. They just can't do it. Like whatever it is that you did, like they come off to me as somebody who is very, very capable of forgiving you. And I'm pretty sure they already have. But as far as revisiting this connection after you did what you did, they just can't do it. Unfortunately, they just can't do it. They just can't do it. Okay, sorry. All right, let's jump back over to his feminine energy. We have the Knight of Cups to the King of Pentacles. We also have the Two of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Moon out here. It's not, okay, because I'm getting that it has a lot to do with what you did, but it also has a lot to do with other things that you've done as well. According to them, and we're going based off of them and how they're looking at the situation, not saying that all of these things are true and or accurate. We're just, you might disagree with some of the things that I might say. Again, we're just going based off of them and how they look at their relationship with you and how their relationship, you know, with you makes you feel and, you know, things of that nature. But you might disagree with certain things, but I don't even know why I felt the need to say that, but let me just say what I gotta say, okay? It's a buildup. It's a buildup of things, okay? It's a buildup of things. the thing is that this person wants a King of Pentacles like energy in their life, and they feel like you haven't been that King of Pentacles that they've been dying for you to essentially become and or be. A King of Pentacles is just somebody who's known for, being a provider, being a protector, being thoughtful, being generous, being, kind. A King of Pentacles is also somebody who's very, very big on respect, very, very big on loyalty on top of that. Like, I just, I just feel like you're dealing with somebody who knows what they deserve and what they don't deserve. And according to them, they feel like you've put them through things that they did not that they just simply didn't deserve from you. They just didn't deserve from you. Okay, like there was times where you may have made this person feel disrespected. There's times where you kind of made this person feel like you weren't there for them, you didn't really have their back when they needed you the most. Like, and the only reason why I'm saying all these things is because I can see that what they essentially want in their life is a King of Pentacles like energy, and I'm just basically mentioning like how a King of Pentacles is. And if they feel like you never were that, I'm just giving you the complete opposite of a King of Pentacles like energy. So a King of Pentacles is somebody that you can rely on, it's somebody that you could depend on, it's somebody who's always going to be there for you and have your back. Because this person feels like you're not a King of Pentacles like energy, well then, that just basically means that in their eyes, okay, you were the complete opposite of that. You weren't there for them according to them. You didn't have their back according to them. You made them feel, I guess, disrespected on several, different occasions, things like that, okay? This is going to be a heavy ass conversation because I keep getting the freaking I keep getting like the 10 of Wands, and I feel like it's coming from you, but this to me feels like a very heavy conversation. But I just see this, I see you expressing to them, what you want, and I just see them expressing to you, what they want. They want somebody, in their life who's going to treat them right, somebody who's going to respect them, somebody who's going to be there for them, things like that. And they just don't feel like you've been that, way, towards them. Okay, let's keep going. What actions? Okay. All right. So we have the Queen of Swords. We got the Four of Swords. We also have the World. And then we also have the Hangman out here. You make me want to cry. It's like the more I look into you, the more I'm just like, Jesus Christ, I want to freaking cry. We have the Ace of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles to the Two of Wands to the Judgment card to the Wheel of Fortune. Jesus, you really do make me want to cry. Yeah. And it's like, because I'm feeling all this sadness off of you. It's like you feel like your heart's like 2.5 seconds from like shattering on you. It's like the best way that I could describe you and your energy, yo. Like, it's pretty heavy, but I just kind of, okay, let me break this down first. So this person's not budging. More of the story, this person is not freaking budging. Like, they are like very hell-bent on, yo, I'm walking away from this and I'm never looking back. Like, and you can sense that and you can feel that, and it's causing you to fall into this energy. Yeah, you make me want to cry because I feel like this is how you look on the surface, calm, cool, collected, right? But it's like underneath all of that, it's like you're hurting. Like, you're hurting. Like, you're 2.5 seconds from like busting out in tears, hurting. Anyways, but you're falling into this energy of, I mean, I hate to say it, but it does like kind of sound like a like begging in a way. Like, I feel like you're begging for this person to give you another chance. I feel like you're begging, this person to just not do this, as far as like ending things between the two of you is concerned. I see you kind of falling into this energy of, I'll do whatever it takes. You just, you just tell me and I will do it. I will do whatever it takes. I will be a good man to you. I will be a good woman to you. I'll do whatever it takes to prove it to you. I'll do whatever it takes. And it's like, I feel like as you're talking to this person, it's like your voice more than likely is going to start to kind of like, go in and out on you, or crack on you, because it's like there's so much pain, you know, and sadness that you're feeling on the inside. And as you're trying to communicate and voice to this person, I'll do whatever it takes. I promise I'll do it. It's like, I can't, it's like, it's like your voice. There's something about like your voice going in and out, like kind of like, but I do feel like it's because the more you sit there, right, and express to this person like how you feel, the more the sadness starts to kind of like seep through, if that makes any sense. The heartache starts to like come out. You know what I mean? The pain starts to come out. What actions? Oh, Libra. Man. Oh, man. We got the High Priestesses, Seven of Cups, and Six of Swords. Like I said, dude, it's a buildup. It's a buildup of stuff. Like, this person has like a laundry list at this point of like the stuff that you've put them through and how they didn't deserve it, and they feel like they're making the right decision by walking away. And I get it, dude. It's like, you don't feel like they're making the right decision. You don't. You know what I mean? But in their head, in their heart, in their soul, they feel like they're making the right decision by removing themselves from this dynamic. And I feel like that's just like fucking breaking your fucking heart, dude. Like, you make me want to cry. I swear. You make me want to cry. It's like, because the pain is so real. You know what I mean? The pain is so real on your behalf. It's like, there's just no denying that. But and that's another thing too, right? Is that this person also feels like if they just continue to stick around, it's like, this is just going to continue to get worse and worse and worse. According to them, that's just what they think. That it's just going to continue to get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse for them. And they just don't want to do that. They just don't want to do that. They just don't want to do that to themselves. So, God. Let's see. What's the outcome between these two? I just want to see if you still really do have a fighting chance here or not. We have the Queen of Cups, the Devil. They feel like given what... Okay, so... All right. They kind of feel like whatever it is... Because I don't know what you did, yo. But it's like whatever it is that you did do, it kind of has this person feeling like they can never trust you again. They can never trust you again. They can never trust you again. You know, this person feels like if they were to take you back, they would basically be betraying themselves or disrespecting themselves in some way, shape, and or form after what you did. You know what I mean? Like, they feel like they would just be disrespecting themselves if they were to essentially take you back. And they don't want to do that. They just don't want to, you know, do that, you know? And don't get me wrong, none of this is easy for this person either. I mean, we're talking about somebody who loves you, you know, somebody who cares about you. So none of this is easy for them. You know what I mean? But I just feel like this person has found like a very interesting way to like, I feel like they're like this, to be honest. Why? I don't know. But it's like when something negative happens in this person's life, they got to put a positive like spin on it, because if not, they're going to hit a state of depression. If not, it's going to change their heart. If not, it's going to cause this person to grow like, you know, hatred, you know, in their heart for that person who did, you know, them wrong. It's going to cause them to develop resentment, and they just don't want to, they don't want to live their life like that. They just don't want to live their life walking around with a boatload of anger and resentment and pain and heartache. They just don't want to, they don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. And this is why they do the things that they do, I guess. Like, they put like a positive like spin on things. But yeah, none of this is easy, you know, for this person in particular. But man, it's just, it's one of those things, dude, where it's just like, I just don't see you stopping. I don't see you stopping. Like, I don't see you stopping when it comes down to like trying to fix this, trying to repair this, try to make this right. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see you stopping. I don't see you stopping. Like, I feel like this person is going to continue to say no, 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 and you're not going to stop until you get a yes. Because you're not taking no for an answer is basically what I'm getting. Okay, so with all that being said, that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.